what is up guys? Falcon Boss here, and today's going to be a different video. Today I'm actually going to be doing a tutorial video, and today we're going to learn how to do this. Okay, so the software that we are going to be using today is Hitfilm Express 2017. If you guys have not downloaded this, I suggest you do it. It's a free editing software, and is by far the best free editing software that you can get. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click on project because I've already made the file. We are going to be editing this in 4K at 60 frames per second. Okay, so we are on our edit right here, and I have literally only two things right here. I have the static sound, which is pretty much just the sound of the TV that we're going to have, and then I have the footage of the television itself just sitting there. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to click on New, and then Composite Shot, and then click OK. All this is fine. So we're in our composite shot. The next thing that we need to do is go over here to where it says New Layer, click on New Layer, and click on Plane. Click OK, and then we have our plane. The next thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go to Effects, and we're going to need to go to Generate. We're going to type it in the bar up here, and then look up Fractal Noise. Click and drag fractal noise, sorry, I can't speak today, and put it right there on our plane. Next, we're going to go to our controls, go to Fractal Noise, click on this little arrow right here, go to Preset, and then click on this TV Static Animation, which gives us this really nice TV static, and if we play it, we should have some static going on right here, which is really nice and helpful. Okay, so since we have our fractal noise in our plan, we're going to go ahead and click on this little eye thing so that we don't see it anymore. We're going to go over to our media panel, and we're going to click and drag on our media file right here of the TV. I'm actually going to end it right here because I think there's a little wobble at the very end. We're going to click and drag and put it into our composition shot. So now that it's in our composition shot, we're going to need to click on this little arrow right here. We're going to need to go down to Transform, go down to Scale, click on this, and click 200. Okay, type in 200 to get this thing all the way to the max. So once we have done that, we're actually going to need to look up a new effect. We're going to go into here and look up Quad Warp. So we have Quad Warp, you take that and you put that on the new plane, okay? So what this pretty much does is it lets us be able to scale this in kind of a three-dimensional way. And so we have these little points up here, and we can just click and drag them. And you just click and drag. Ooh, I dragged that one too far. Put that back over here. Okay, so now that we have our shot kind of bordered, we have our TV, and then we have our plane on the TV, and so this is what the warp does. It gives you a really nice look, and so since we have these borders on our TV, we can kind of just line up the plane, and so now it looks really nice. But there's a slight problem. As you can notice, there's no reflection on this TV. Usually whenever you watch TV, there's a reflection, and as you can tell, there's a reflection on this television. So how do we fix that? That's a pretty big problem, especially when you want to go for realism. So what we're going to do is we're going to close this little tab thing right here, and we're going to click on this one, and we're simply going to right-click and go up to Duplicate and click on Duplicate. So now we have two of the same shot. Now click and drag this shot up here so that it covers this. We're going to click on that. We're going to go to Controls over here. Then we're going to go to Layer Properties. We're going to go down where this says Blend. Click on this. And go all the way down to where it says Lighten. And so then now we have our shot, but then we have this really nice, kind of a what do you call it? Kind of like a reflection. So yeah, it makes it look a little more realistic. I'm going to go ahead and trim this off. This is kind of unnecessary space right here that we don't really need, and it's kind of useless. And so the very last and final thing that we're going to do is we're going to click on our static noise. We're going to go to Trimmer. I've already trimmed it up to what I want it, and then I'm going to put it down right here at the very bottom. And there you go. That about wraps it up. So now we have this really nice shot of the TV, and it has a static on it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notification bell to get updated on my new and recent videos. And do me a favor, guys, go ahead and get this software. It is by far the best software to make your videos on, and it's completely free. That's amazing. Give these guys a huge support. I mean, they do so much, and the cost is amazing. It's free. It's awesome. Go ahead and go get it. See you guys.